Yo, if you're not using an ExpressVPN to stream your programming, you are missing out on so many fire shows that don't exist in the US, and you can only watch them in different countries. So all you got to do, use ExpressVPN. It's an app that lets you change your online location so you can control where you want Netflix to think you're located. Change the country, and now bang, you got access to that country's Netflix. Okay, you can use it with Disney Plus, Hulu Max, whole bunch of other streaming services. And guess what? It's super easy. Okay, so that's why I F with ExpressVPN. Stop missing on great TV shows and get thousands of new shows right now. And we got them to give you guys 3 extra months free when you use our special link, expressvpn.com/chaser. All right, that's expressvpn.com/chaser to get 3 extra months completely free. Meet me at the hotel with your waitress.
We ain't getting no younger, we might as well do it. I feel you all the while, girl, and I must confess, let's get married. What's going on across the street? It ain't nothing, I ain't frontin', shorty coming with me.
Now, I done already gave you the keys to the range.
Now your last name about to change. Now you Miss Simmons.
Got something to do. You know what?
It works.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the No Chaser podcast. Let's welcome back again. Hold on. I'm Chantarangsu.
I'm Ricky Shug.
Welcome back.
Oh, I don't get to introduce myself.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's welcome back one more time the beautiful, the world traveler, the enigmatic Nikki Blades.
Hi.
People were like, did she quit again? What happened?
That's all she do is quit.
And I had to tell people it was her birthday 3 months. So she was off jet setting everywhere.
That is the best way to put it. I really was.
It was her birthday season.
Yeah, Pisces season.
Tell us, Nikki Blades, where the fuck you been, man?
We went to Hawaii, San Francisco, Japan, Cancun. Now we're in LA.
Before you say Cancun, I was about to say bunch of places with the same looking people.
You know, Hawaii and Japan's not that different. It really isn't.
That's so funny. Went to San Francisco while you live in the Bay. It's funny as hell, dude.
And the reason why I say it like that was because I was in Hawaii and I had to go back to San Francisco to do an event. And then I flew from
Right
San
away.
Francisco to Japan.
Makes sense.
Which is stupid because it's closer to go from Hawaii to Japan versus going from Hawaii to San Francisco to Japan.
But you
I had
just
to go
couldn't
to
wait. You just couldn't wait.
Japan from Hawaii is like, what, 6 hours?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's tight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I be forgetting how shit works sometimes because I forget that, like, you know, people in New York, they don't really go to Hawaii because that's like 12 hours for them as opposed to just going like the DR or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So how long were you in Japan for?
I was only in Japan for 5 days. I went to Osaka and Kyoto.
Damn.
It was not long enough at all. It was kind of like my intro to Japan.
I bet. Oh, this was your first time in Japan?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
It was so nice. But it was freezing. I had my New York jacket. It was so cold when I went, and we did a lot of walking. But until you're walking around, you walk, you eat, you walk, you eat.
Yeah.
You walk, you eat.
How was the
I like
food?
that.
Yeah.
Sounds like my kind of life right
Yeah,
there.
it was great. I loved it.
And I'm sure you got your eat on.
I did, but I got sick.
Did you?
I did.
From what?
Okay, it could have been because I ate everything. I don't know if I could pinpoint one thing, but I did do the conveyor belt sushi.
I mean, I fuck with that out here. I never had it.
Yeah, but I
feel like it's better out there.
you would think,
yeah.
You would think it wasn't.
Interesting.
I went to the super touristy one. It was, I kept my expectations real low with that place. But the issue is that I had already been eating. From the moment I woke up, I was eating everything. So by the time that came around, I didn't want to not enjoy everything. And I ended up, Yeah, I wasn't feeling good for about like a good 2 hours.
Oh, okay.
You know, it was one of those stomach type things, and
That's overeating. That's not bad for
right. I was like, but I was out bad for a minute, and then once it was done, I was like, okay, let's go back outside.
But
translation, she shit real big.
That big old shit.
It wasn't that; it came out the other way, and I didn't want to say it was throwing up. But it was pretty bad. That was not fun.
Big old shit in a tiny Japanese toilet.
Oh my! Okay, so the first day we ended up staying in one of those super small hotels.
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
I was talking about where you can, your arms go out and you're touching both sides of the walls.
You got one hand in the toilet, one hand on your pillow.
Pretty much. It was super, super tiny, but they had these, I'm going to probably say it wrong, like an onsen. It's like the bathhouses, and that made it totally worth it. And they did ramen at night, like complimentary ramen.
Word?
For free.
That's amazing.
What? It was so good. Oh, I miss Japan already.
Well, you know, with the conveyor belt sushi shit, there was a kind of a. Remember when people in America were out here fucking licking ice cream as like a TikTok trend to be the hooligans?
Yeah.
There were some Japanese hooligans out there who were fucking with conveyor belt sushi and putting them back on the plate.
See, that makes sense.
That's
annoying. It was a whole thing. Yeah.
That's annoying as fuck.
So I learned the secret with the conveyor belt sushi. So you can always order whatever you want. You don't necessarily have to wait for the piece that you want to come around. So if you want it fresh, you just order it instead of waiting, and they'll bring it straight to you, so you don't got to worry about it being in front of other people.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So you don't use conveyor belt at all.
You use conveyor belt for some, but not for all. Like the really good stuff, you know.
I got you.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
You know what I love about Japan that they started doing in New York?
Got clean bathrooms?
No, not just there ain't no clean bathrooms in New York.
They haven't started doing that yet.
No. I remember, quick side tangent. I remember when the Rona was happening, the whole pandemic was going on, and it was like, you know, people were posting like, whoa, they're cleaning the subways. They're like, why have they never done this before? It was a whole cleaning team. They were like,
that's possible?
It was like, in my 20 years of living in here, I've never seen this.
New York dirty as shit.
But I love it.
I love it, but it's gross.
I remember another side tangent. When I was filming Basic the Bougie in New York with Darren Brand, shout out to Darren Brand, my guy. He hates filming in New York, right? He hates it. And I always like, when they give us the option of LA or New York to film Basic the Bougie, I'll be like, let's go to New York, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love New York. I want to see my peoples out there. He's like, no, let's go to LA. But they usually go to New York because it's like all their production is already, for whatever reason, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, so he's like, man. And I guess I don't be looking for him. I don't look at the ground when I'm walking around New York.
Oh, you don't look at the ground.
I just straightforward. You know what I'm saying? But he's like, dog, there's rats everywhere. I always see rats. I'm like, I don't really be looking at all that. He's like, man, and our hotel was a decent hotel, right? He's like, look, show me videos, just like families of rats running through the bushes.
Yeah, all the time. How do you not see that?
Yes.
I just kind of, you know.
And same with San Francisco.
Yeah?
I'm surprised that you don't look down when you walk in New York or in San Francisco, because you will step in something if you are not looking where you're walking.
I just be, you know.
It was just do.
I'm in New York. I'm in New York, son. I don't care about the rats, son.
He's in his Tim's, stomping around the rats.
I'm in my Meebelins.
Stomping rats and shit and piss.
But I was going to say.
Meebelins.
No, I don't know what you're like. What is funny about that?
What's his name?
Oh. I didn't want to pretend like I knew what
No, it's okay.
you guys were talking
And I respect you for that. I
really
genuinely
want to know what's funny.
I really respect you for that. I'm not even being sarcastic. I love that you asked.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Because
asking is better than pretending.
Because I'm not gonna lie, even though it's a stupid joke, that was high level shit.
Yeah. Because I was like, I know these two have known each other for so long. What the hell is this joke?
That was high level. Like, if you're watching this movie for the first time, you didn't get that until like your third watch. You feel me? So I appreciate you. Anyways, Japan don't give a fuck if you eat alone. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it was so. I love that.
I love that too, because when you go to New York, there's so many ramen spots that are very like, they try to keep it like traditional like ramen shit. And there's shit. I've talked about this before.
Ichiran.
Yes.
I
They
did
have
that
the
too.
little booths,
Yep.
right? Where you don't have to talk to anybody.
And what's super cool about the one in Japan is that there's these little plaques that are in English, and you can give them to your waiter because it's in Japanese on the back. If it's like, I don't know how to order, or please guide me through this, or I'm going to step away.
Yeah.
And you just drop that down. You got to deal with nothing. It's so good.
And if you're a girl, does it end with, does it have a little,
little
sticker?
face? Yeah, maybe.
Would you like some tequila?
I would like.
Let's celebrate your birthday months with
Yeah, and yours as well. I missed
Oh,
yours.
that's facts. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, you did. Yes, you did. Wow, we both. Oh, wow.
Wow, you forgot our birthdays are in the same week?
No, I think you forgot. You the one.
No, I didn't. I wanted to come
you the
back.
one didn't include nobody.
Wow.
What's funny is
Y'all got lives. That's why he got a wife and kids. I don't know what the hell you're doing, Rick, but
Nothing.
you know,
I could have gone. No, I was just sitting here waiting.
Rick was lit.
staring at his phone going, damn,
Yeah,
Nikki's
I was
traveling the world. Had your bag
Had a
ready?
coat on.
The lights go out in this studio, and Rick just sits here waiting for us to
wait.
come back.
Other people come shoot. I just go sit over there
You
somewhere.
hide behind the couch.
You can just spot Rick and everybody else's podcast.
Wheezy, come be on the face, Wheezy.
Oh, man.
I was gonna say, Rick will tell you, I'm very bad about remembering people's birthdays and wishing them happy birthdays. But with Nikki Blaze, I'm like, fuck, she gonna care.
Yeah.
She's one of
I
those,
care.
man. If you forget her birthday, she gonna feel away. I be setting alarms and shit.
I think that's Bay Area girl stuff. Misha's like that too.
Oh,
Rick, is it?
Hi, Misha.
hi, Michelle, meets the singer, Michelle Martinez. What's up, girl?
But yeah, I love it. You guys it makes me feel special that you guys know that I care about that. And that's what people do when you care about each other.
I fucked up one time. Let's take a drink.
Are-
What do you?
Am I going to need a drink for how bad you fucked up? Is
No.
that- oh, okay.
You want me to pour it into here, or we want to
Sure.
do? Oh, sure.
I don't need no more caffeine. I had coffee earlier.
But no, I was gonna say,
today.
do you just want to like shoot it?
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay.
Missed you.
I missed you too, girl. Here, I will give you the lid since it's your birthday.
Have any of the other guests been drinking or
Mississippi. Yeah, actually.
how's that been? Side note, y'all be having some really pretty girls when I'm not here.
Well, when
Don't try to act like that's our doing.
Y'all have some really pretty guests when I'm not around.
you also did that without even waiting for me. Wow, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I thought that we were.
All kinds of
I'm
rude.
so sorry.
Nah, the streets think it's you.
What do you mean?
Think, the streets think that you be like, you got a girl on here. I'm gone. That's what the streets think, Nikki Blaze.
First off, streets, I like pretty girls too. Do y'all forget that? Like, we're not anti having the ladies on the show.
Yeah, no, it's really not her. Just the way timing works.
Yeah, and
And it's like, oh, there's no Nikki. Well, let's put a girl there.
yeah, we probably should, right?
Because
Actually,
who wants to hear three guys talk?
Yeah, only smart people will want that.
only sensible people. The our homegirl Santini who comes in on occasion. She was always down to drink with me. A lot of people just don't be drinking anymore, right? But Melanie Iglesias last week, she was down to sip a little something.
She's cute.
Yeah.
She's super cute.
She's so
Yeah.
Did
cute.
Katrina drink? Katrina?
Katrina had a little champagne. She requested champagne
Okay.
specifically from all that.
How was Kazumi?
Kazumi was
Kazumi?
crazy as always.
Okay, I don't know if everybody knows. I was actually there that day when
The Naked Day.
the
Yeah.
Naked Day with
Ah,
Kazumi.
That's right.
And Kazumi is hilarious, by the way. Like one of my favorite social media accounts I follow. And being on her close friends is lit. Side note. Being on Kazumi's close friends is really where it's at.
Well, then people would be like, why did Blades decide to? Oh, this is why Blades left because of episodes like the Kazumi one.
And it's really not. Little do they know I'm in the background going,
Yeah, exactly. Diddling herself.
shut up. No, I wasn't. There was other
Pooping
people
all
around.
big.
In a tiny toilet that she carries around from Japan.
Could you imagine? What would you
tiny
do if you
portable
had somebody
toilet.
come in with their own portable toilet?
And then after she flushed, she said,
Oh, man.
I'm sorry. Back to the toilet thing, and Japan. I love that they have bidets everywhere. Like,
Oh,
oh
yeah.
my
Yeah.
god.
"Oh, I made
I-
jokes." Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was like, I want one in every bathroom. I want one.
I make jokes about Japanese toilets, whatever, but they're the innovators with the toilets.
Oh my
man,
God,
with the
they're-
fucking the auto and the fucking
And then not even that. It's just like there are little signs to like clean up after yourself, and they have like sanitizer, they have all these things, and you can even put sound on when you're in the bathroom to make it not sound like you're going to the bathroom. You can have wind or the ocean.
Or what you press one button is
That's only in the guy's bathroom.
I want to make a toilet where it just makes obnoxious shit sounds. No matter what you're doing.
You smell that? You smell that? You smell that? You smell that?
My ponytail is too tight to be laughing this hard. Oh my God.
Also, someone left an annoying ass comment on the last episode. It was like, when we had Melanie on, they were like, finally, not an OnlyFans model girl. I'm like, bruh, literally, bruh. The last like 9 out of 10 girls we've had on, they were musicians.
Yeah.
They were fucking.
Y'all had somebody screaming.
Yeah, actors, musicians, like what else?
Yeah, you don't have
homies.
Yeah, it's not just the OF stuff.
You only pay attention to the OF girl. You're nasty.
Yeah.
We had like 3 stand-up comedians come on. Like the fuck?
Yeah. Pay attention.
But yes, I fucked up because let me tell you. Yo, I didn't hear shit y'all said for the past 15 minutes.
Hilarious.
No, I tried to do so. So, here's the thing. Dolphins, okay? When dolphins go to sleep because they're mammals, they have to continue breathing air. So half of their brains sleep while the other half continues to go up for air. I feel like I have to do that now. Or half of my brain is trying to engage while the other half is doing this. You fucked up, you fucked up. You fucked up, you fucked up, you fucked up.
He compared himself to a dolphin. That's so cute.
A dolphin out here. All right.
We be horny.
Okay.
The crazy thing about dolphins too.
Yo, so I just heard something mind-blowing, okay? So when you search for something on Netflix and what you get is only a fraction of what Netflix actually has? Well, Netflix has more than 18,000 titles globally, but only like 6,000 of those are available in the US, okay? You're missing out on literally thousands of great shows, bruv, unless you use ExpressVPN, alright? ExpressVPN is an app that lets you change your online location so you can control where you want Netflix to think you're located. This works with many other streaming services too, like Disney Plus, Hulu, Max, etc. All them things, alright? I remember one time I was in Canada and I was super excited because Disney Plus had Bob's Burgers and I was so hyped to get back home and watch Bob's Burgers all day, every day. Came back home, there was no Bob's Burgers on Disney Plus. Very upset about that. And now, come to find out, I could have changed the game and just changed my location to Canada and had all the Bob's Burgers that I wanted. Wow, it's super fast. I can stream everything in HD with no buffering. It works on any device. I'm talking about phone, laptop, all that. So stop missing out on some quality TV and get thousands of new shows with ExpressVPN. We got them to give you guys 3 extra months free when you use our special link, expressvpn.com/chaser. That's expressvpn.com/chaser to get 3 extra months completely free. It's lit. Yo, just letting y'all know that you have until Sunday to purchase these Tim and David plushies, and you gotta buy them or else no one else gets them. It's like we have to sell a certain amount for them to get produced, so you have until Sunday to buy both of these. You can buy Tim, you can buy David, or you can get 15% off if you buy both, okay? Tim and David plushies, link in the description below. Do it, dudes.
Okay, when I was with my ex, right? I was an art student at Cal State Long Beach, and so it was the day before her birthday. We're on the phone and shit. And I'm working on this painting. It was going to take me a long time. So we're talking on the phone. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to finish this painting. I'll hit you tomorrow, right? She was like, oh, okay. All right. Good night. I'm like, okay, good night. Love you, bye. And I'm like, that's a little weird. Whatever. I'm painting. And then I realized, oh shit, I am night painting. It was about to be midnight. I hung up with her at like 11, like 10:30, 11. She's like, all right. Fucking then I realized, oh shit, her birthday hit at midnight. This was like, it was like 1:30 at this point, 2 a.m.
Oh no.
I was like, oh my God, babe. And she was like, whatever. She was so mad, dog. So many texts has already probably come in from different people.
Yeah.
Hey, whatever. I was like, I don't know.
It's so annoying. It's so funny.
And that's not the first time I've done that. And for the record, Rick was saying that's annoying, not me being annoying.
Yeah.
I also did that one time. Fucking our homie, PD Flow, Pedro Flores. This fool hit me up. I was coming off a late one at Foot Locker, right? Leaving the mall, driving home. I was fucking tired. This fool's like, hey, man, you want to come grab a drink right now at Chili's? Or TGI Fridays, where the fuck he was at? I'm with a couple homies, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm tired, bro.
Oh, no.
I don't know, dog. I don't know. Now, mind you, I knew his birthday was coming up that week. But then I get home. He was like, just come. I'm like, I'm sleepy, man. Just I hate you. I hate you, right? I get home, I realize, oh shit. He's turning 21 at midnight. This was his first drink as a legal man that
And
he
he
was
wanted to
inviting
spend it
me
with
to.
you?
Yeah, and I was like,
Nah, I'm good.
"Fuck."
Damn.
That's so
I can't do that midnight shit. My brain doesn't register it for some reason.
It's shut up, man. Go to sleep, dog. We're celebrating tomorrow on the day. The day.
Nah. When 12 o'clock hits, there are people that fight to be the first one to tell me happy birthday, to where it is the day before and it is 10 p.m. and they're like, I'm telling it to you now because I already know everybody's going to try to hit you at this
Doesn't make
time.
you feel like a tyrant?
I love it.
Fuck
Makes me feel important
Oh,
and I
God.
feel special and I feel like this. And I look at my phone. Oh my God, there's another message. Oh my God, there's another one. Because there was a year that nobody told me happy birthday. And that's the reason why that I love those and I make it a thing because there was only like one person that remembered and it was my sister.
I'm going to set a yearly reminder.
Yeah.
5 p.m.
Rick is like, I'm number one
on
now.
the day, not the day before. The day. I want to be the last motherfucker. Oh, shit. It's your birthday, right? And then after you say yes, I'm going to wait a couple more hours and then say,
Wow.
happy birthday, dog. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I think I have told enough people. I think I've said too many times out loud that like, yo, I only fuck with like 3 people, bro.
Yeah.
Because like nowadays, dog, them shits is few and far between when I get the birthday text, dog.
Oh, yeah.
It's like,
Absolutely.
it's either everybody in my immediate and probably second and third tier circles, no, I really don't give a fuck like that. And then it'd be the outside that don't know me like, hey, man, just want to wish you a happy birthday. Here's what's funny is when I see the happy birthday text and I scroll up and the last text was, yo, just want to say happy birthday. Thanks.
That's so funny.
Every year they got that alarm set. That's
I
why.
guess so, man. Yeah, how do y'all even remember?
And that's just overwhelming. Like, I remember back when I cared about Facebook. Do y'all still use Facebook?
Just work.
Yeah, I don't be
Yeah.
on that shit at all.
Mm.
Yeah.
But people would tell you happy birthday
Yeah.
publicly, and I'm like, do I have to thank everybody? Because there's a lot of motherfuckers
Yeah.
on there.
Yeah.
So I just started not.
Mhm.
I was like, eventually they're gonna be like, fuck this guy and not say happy birthday anymore. And eventually that happened. But man, them years when it was going, I was like, that's fucking shell shocked though.
Yo, but who needs a text anymore when you want the love, you just gotta say on Instagram, it's my birthday, and then
True.
you
True.
get the little flood of
Yeah.
comments,
But
right?
you know why everybody used to tell you happy birthday publicly? Was because when you followed someone in your little bio, it said when your birthday was, so you got a notification. So if you're on
Facebook,
Yeah.
right.
So if you're on like Snapchat, it tells you people's birthdays too.
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Puts a little birthday cake.
yeah.
Hey.
But I think that this year was the last year that I'm ever doing like a group thing.
Oh, like a group excursions.
I don't even do the excursions, but like barely planning anything. This year was the last year. Like
Good.
I'm good. And then getting to go away on my birthday and kind of just hopping around, that I think was the best. I did something
Yeah.
with the fam, did something in Hawaii, and then traveled a bit. That to me is way better than trying to I threw something this year. I'm never doing it again. I'm over it. Like my tolerance for waiting for people or just like, it's just not necessary. I don't want to coordinate anything.
See,
so.
that's facts, and it's funny that you say that because low key last minute, I was like, should I have like have some homies over for some food, or we should go get like a little dinner or something like that? And you know, like I said, I only have 3 to 4 people that I really would want there, right?
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, Eric probably bring his chick, Peter probably bring his chick, Rick will probably bring a sexy date, fucking like, and then, well,
Chill.
I'm talking about Chris.
Oh. Yeah.
So that's already fucking 8 people.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to do no fucking party of 8. Like
Yeah.
I'm cool, bro. And I don't want to just invite like two homies and have another homie feel left out and he can't come. I'm like, all right, whatever.
Right.
It's
either you do something for everybody or
Yeah.
you do nothing, which I think next year it's a nothing.
Yeah, nothing is good. For the record, though, I wouldn't bring a girl to your home for your birthday.
Oh, no,
That's
I mean,
just
it would have
rude.
been to like a dinner.
Oh,
Yeah.
I still wouldn't. My girls be weird, man.
So if you're talking to Rick and you see that there's group activities
Listen.
and you didn't get invited, it's because he
Nah,
thinks
nah,
you're
look,
weird.
Listen, I love weird. I just don't like subjecting other people to weird. That's all.
I love
Your
weird.
little weird ass is weird. What you want me to
No,
say?
but look. If you the one thinking this is about you, it's not.
It's not.
the other ones.
But it's also not about somebody else.
Yeah.
I'm just.
If you think this is about you, you thinking too much. You the only one. Calm the fuck down, weirdo.
Weird ass. But yeah, no, they be weird.
But like you said, lucky for you. I like weird as well.
Yeah.
Weird is entertaining.
I think people, you grow up, and it's always the boring people that want to call unique people weird. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but they be weird.
Rick,
It's a little more unique.
Well, look.
Tim is over here trying to
Hey, listen.
give someone the benefit of the doubt, and
Listen.
Rick's like, no, she's weird.
I say it. It's not heard before. You motherfuckers be weird.
Look,
Can I have something?
if you're in the beginning courtship stages, right? No one gives a fuck about some weird. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Also, they ain't watching this shit.
I don't mind bringing people around my family. Like if we're talking and maybe even it's not super serious, I don't mind bringing them around because I love the vetting process. And plus dad is going to say something crazy and I love it. I want to see if they can actually hang.
I don't know if I've told this story. Probably.
Yeah, most likely.
But so my parents were never weird about me and having a random floozy over that I happened to be canoodling with, all right? Where they would always be like, if I was, mind you, I was living at home during a lot of my just casual shenanigans, right? So one time specifically, this girl came through. She was the one, and I've told this story, but I saw her on a elevator in Vegas, and she came through. Maybe I haven't told this story.
No,
I'll
what?
tell it. Maybe I've told it on Dudes. It's all just a blur of stupid, repetitive stories nowadays. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, okay, so one time I was in Vegas. I was on an elevator, seen this pretty Asian girl. We made eye contact. I wasn't sure if she knew who I was, but and then as she was getting off the elevator, I might have said, "You cute," some shit like that, right? Anyways, the following day or two, she hit me on Twitter. It was like, "Yo, I was the girl in the elevator." I was like, "Yes!" Fucking,
She
of course.
did know me.
Go to the DMs. We start flirting on some joke shit. I was like, and then come to find out she wasn't too far from me, right? Maybe like half an hour, whatever. I was like on some joke shit. I'm like, yo, pull up in some lingerie and a trench coat. You know what I'm saying? And she did just that. Came to the door, trench coat, opened it up, lingerie. I was like, you lit, right?
See that, Dad?
I'm sitting
Hey, I like that. So, anyways, we go upstairs, we canoodle, we kick it, right? My mom was cooking dinner downstairs. My mom's like, Tim, Matan Cow, right? Let's come eat dinner. I'm like, Mom, I got company. She's
I'm
like,
already eating.
my mom's like, tell her to come eat. I'm like, hey.
Hi, woman I just met.
You bring other clothes?
Well, she did.
Yeah.
Oh, she did.
I might have given her a shirt. I don't know. I forget. But I'm like, my mom asked if you hungry. She's like, yeah, I can eat. She comes downstairs. My mom did like a little fried fish with some sauce, bunch of shit. This girl is fucking going in.
Yeah, right.
She was not shy about shit. She said, Asian girl too, so she's familiar with all the shit's going on.
Yeah.
My mom is cheesy, right? She loves when people eat her food. She does not care. This is a random girl I met in Vegas that pulled up to the house in some lingerie.
She can come back.
Yes. She was like,
So
I was like, oh yeah, you like, oh okay,
Yeah.
good.
He's trying to tell this girl, like, you gotta go. Get out.
So yeah, man.
So funny.
How long did you end up talking to that girl for? Did it last more than just the dinner?
It was just that.
Oh, cool.
But that's a funny
She
point.
got fed. She won.
Yeah.
Double fed.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, man. Got some Thai sausage and some fried fish, you know?
Oh, man.
I don't know why I didn't keep messing with it. I've talked about this with Rick too. I'm like, when I was in my kind of rando stage, even when people were cool, I didn't really follow up too often. Like it was kind of like, that was it. We handled that. And then I was just kind of like, all right, on to the next one. And I look back now on a couple of them like, why didn't I do that again? Like that would have been fun. I don't know.
I feel like back then it was a lot less free. You kind of had to do that in order to keep being able to do that.
What you mean?
Back then it was like, oh, we hung out twice. We're dating.
Oh, the game was different.
You
back
know,
then.
I see.
and you are Mr. Let's go on a date. You give 2 or 3 actual dates.
Yeah.
She thinks she got a boyfriend.
Yeah, that's facts.
So
That's
you
facts.
just couldn't.
But what fucks it up is it be during those dinner conversations where I'm like, ooh, this one is not
Not it.
yeah.
After I do it to you, it is
Yes.
better.
yeah. Yeah, that actually put a lot in perspective right now.
You're like, now I remember why.
Yeah, actually. But nah, lingerie trench coat was cool though. Shout out to her.
That's pretty solid. Shout out to her too.
Yeah,
Word.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Did she know you lived with your parents at the time?
Yeah. I was
See,
never.
She did not care.
Yeah.
I fuck with her. I mean, you were young as shit though.
This was the early 20s.
She probably lived it with her parents.
And, you know, like Asians, like too, like we're used to living at home to like really at least
Yeah.
25.
Well, no, I don't think like living at home is the problem. Just pulling up to the
Yeah.
parents'
Oh,
house
while they're
like
there.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she knew they were home too?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I
She
was
really
never-
didn't care.
Yeah, because I would tell them to like, my parents are home, blah, blah, blah. Okay, here's some. All right, man.
Anytime you sigh like that, are you sure you want to say what you're about to
I'll
say?
try to remember what was said before so we can know when to cut whatever
No,
this
these-
motherfucker's about to say.
The past was a crazy time, and the past was the past, right?
Past is the past. You want to leave it there or you trying to bring it back up?
No, this one is just a funny story that's on
Okay.
topic.
Hmm.
I was in Alaska. I was doing a show. J.R. Kino and them. Passion.
yeah, Lemonade.
Jesse Barrera, Andrew Garcia, and mind you, this is groupie stage of my life.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even want to call them groupies anymore. It was women who came to the show that
Wanted
were
to do it to the group.
You
wanted
were
to do it
free,
to-
it was a free spirit.
yeah. It was a season of free spiritedness
go.
for everybody
Yeah.
involved. All right.
Hippies. Go.
So it was a very pretty girl that we met when we were just at the mall in Alaska, and I exchanged numbers. She was cool, right? And so I had her come to the hotel we were staying at, but this was one of those situations where I just could not get it going for some reason.
Oh.
Like your boy was just, sometimes you drink, sometimes you're tired, sometimes the cold of Alaska just pierces through your bones and dick, and you just can't get an erection. And it just wasn't popping for me, okay?
Yeah.
And also, your boy was being safe, so condoms was fucking me up too, And I was just like, it's just I can't. I'm trying to. It's just not working, right? So after like maybe like a couple days later, we weren't in hotels anymore. I was staying at JR's house with his parents, right? And this girl, we were still texting. I'm like, oh, you around? Like, pull up, right? Pull up.
Try this
Try this again, right?
At the homie's parents' house.
At the homie's parents'
For
house.
some reason, it wants to work now.
It's just, so I told JR, I'm like, hey, man, I got a girl coming through. He's like, really? She coming here? I'm like, yeah, is that cool? He's like, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's cool, right? He didn't care. And like, And it was, and I, dog, me remember back. Back then I didn't care, bro. I was like,
it was ridiculous.
yeah.
A
So
little reckless.
I was, and now I'd be like, God, this feels so. I feel like this is disrespectful, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But the way your hormones were set up back then.
But yeah, so she came through and
It worked?
It was better. So this time we were good to go, and I remember coming downstairs and JR's parents just being like,
Oh, no.
JR's parents were just looking at me like, this silly boy, man.
A walk of shame in front of
A walk of shame in front of the homie's parents.
That's crazy, dog.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
sick.
wow.
I could never.
Yeah. This was one of the things I kind of blocked out until just now. It kind of reminded me.
Unlocking. Your dolphin brain is working.
Oh,
Yeah. That half swam to the surface right now to get a breath.
That's wild.
Yeah. A different time, man.
Yeah. I currently. Oh wait, should I say it? Never mind.
Oh, yeah, timestamp. Wow.
You could preface it.
Yeah. I have a girl in Alaska that I now need to check some things with, just in case. Yeah.
Like diseases?
I just said, nah. Hey, you fuck my homie at the homie's house.
Oh, God.
Don't lie to me, man.
She a single mom?
Yes.
Oh, that was it. Oh.
You guys are Eskimo brothers.
Oh, damn. Whoa, was that on purpose, Nikki Bday? Either way, we're going to give it to you, man.
Yeah.
That was fire.
And she apologizes if that is racist. We still haven't figured out
We
if you
still
can
don't
say
know yet.
Eskimo or not.
Sorry. Oh, damn. Had a moment.
Nah, it was funny. It was good.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah, so, but I'll say this, man, even though that was a fun time in my life,
Glad it's over?
I'm glad it's over. I look back on it now, and when we're grown now, right?
Yeah.
And you look back on shit like that in your life, and it feels almost like it wasn't real, Like it plays like a different, like a movie,
Yeah.
Because it doesn't feel real anymore. Like you've lived these completely different times of your life,
Yeah.
and it's like so completely different than what is going on now.
Yeah. That makes me think of whenever our parents try to judge us on certain things. They were like, you used to go and do this and you was terrible. And now you're telling me. And now we're at a point where I'm like, oh, that's what they meant.
Yeah.
Hell, you forgot.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it now.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Sorry, Mom.
When your parents try to be like, are you smoking weed? I'm like, Dad, you were dropping acid at Woodstock. The fuck are you talking about, man?
That was a different me.
I've grown since then.
Hey, acid is natural, okay?
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, let me work that into something. Work that into a bit or something. Bro.
You should wrap it up now.
Yeah, let's wrap it up, man. Like I did in Alaska.
Freezing. Speaking of Alaska, it is cold as hell in the studio right now.
It be like that.
God.
Nikki Blaze over here trying to show off her shoulders, her tanned Hawaii shoulders.
I know. I came out the car and Tim's like, you are brown.
Yeah. I was like, you're looking so tan. I was like, oh, yeah, you've been on a fucking 1 month long vacation. All right, y'all. Well, welcome back, Nikki Blades.
Hey.
Thank y'all for watching another episode of the No Chaser podcast. As always, follow us on everything. Watch another episode if you haven't. You missed out on some good ones if you haven't. Buy something from goodybrand.com. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, all that bullshit. I'm Tim Chantarangsu.
I'm Ricky Shucks.
And I'm Nikki Blades.
Aye.